Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me today. In this very first episode, we're going to explore the foundation of modern investing, the stock market. Now, I know the stock market can sometimes sound intimidating. It's full of charts, numbers, and strange terms like bull markets and bear markets. But today, my goal is simple. By the end of this video, you'll understand what the stock market really is, why it exists, and how it works in everyday life. What the stock market is. Let's start with the basics. The stock market is, at its core, a marketplace, just like a supermarket. But instead of buying fruits or vegetables, people buy and sell pieces of companies, called shares or stocks. When you own a share of a company, you are literally a part owner of that company. That means if the company grows, your piece of ownership can become more valuable. And if the company struggles, your piece can lose value. So, in short, the stock market is a place where ownership of companies is traded between people. Why companies sell stocks? But here's a question. Why would a company give away ownership in the first place? The answer is simple: to raise money. Let's imagine you want to open a coffee shop. This is exactly what companies like Apple, Amazon, or Tesla did at some point. By selling shares on the stock market, they raised the money needed to grow, build factories, hire workers, create new products. Investors gave them money, and in return, investors got a chance to share in the company's future success. Why people invest in stocks? Now let's turn the tables. Why do people like you and me want to invest in stocks? Well, two main reasons. Capital appreciation. This simply means your stock can become worth more over time. If you bought Amazon stock in 2005, you'd be sitting on a huge gain today. Dividends. Some companies share their profits directly with shareholders in the form of regular cash payments. So investors buy stocks hoping that over time, the value grows, or that they'll receive income through dividends. How the market works day to day. All right, now let's look at how the stock market functions daily. There are two main players, buyers and sellers. If more people want to buy a stock than sell it, the price goes up. If more people want to sell than buy, the price goes down. It's really about supply and demand, just like any other market. But instead of buying from a shopkeeper, transactions happen through exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange, or NASDAQ. Today, it's all digital, so when you place an order through a brokerage app, your request is matched instantly with someone else on the other side of the trade. Why the stock market matters. The stock market is more than just a way to make money. It's one of the engines of the global economy. It allows companies to grow, it creates jobs, and it gives ordinary people, not just billionaires, the chance to build wealth over time. That's why understanding it is so important. Even if you never become a professional investor, knowing how the stock market works will help you make smarter decisions about your savings, retirement, and future. Outro plus call to action. So let's recap quickly. The stock market is a marketplace for ownership in companies. Companies sell shares to raise money, investors buy shares to build wealth, and prices move based on supply and demand. That's the foundation. In our next lesson, we'll dive into the different ways you can start investing, even if you don't have a lot of money. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's curious about investing. Remember, financial education is the first step to financial freedom. Thank you for learning with me today, and I'll see you in the next episode.